Good evening, this is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. Is anybody there? Knock once for yes, twice for no. It's 11:04 p.m, heading towards the witching hour. How are yous all doing? Hiya, Daisy. Good evening in New York. How yous all doing? Hi in Phoenix. I'll just wait for people to come on. I don't know if I've gone live on YouTube yet. Hello there, biddy boy. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm back just for a quick chat. Hello there, Wibbledy-Dee in the Scottish borders. I want to say happy Valentine's to everybody. I believe I'm live now on YouTube. Good morning in South Australia. How are you doing? I'll just get my tea. Hiya there, Catman. I'm in Texas. Okay. I'll wait for people to come on. I'm just going to turn my heating down. I do it all the time. I have the heating blasting. It's like Barbados in here. Give us 2 minutes. Okie dokie. The kittens are fast asleep. Happy Valentine's to everybody. Hope you're keeping all well in these trying times. So I'll just wait for a few more to come on. I was going to talk about what I'm going through at the moment, but I'm going to talk around it. And the reason why I'm talking around it is because I'm not quite ready yet. But I just want to let everybody know that I'm still here. I'm still in the land of the living. As you know, people who've been following us a while have watched us over the years, and I've been doing the looking glasses and the astrology. And then I went all quiet. I would say from the back end of December, January. And people have been saying, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? So I'm going to talk around it tonight, but I'm not ready. I'm not mentally ready to come out with it. But you need to know that I'm okay. I'm going through a bit of a journey at the moment. And that's what I want to talk about tonight, because just because you're psychic, it doesn't mean that you're not void from things. Okay? I'm okay. I've just got a journey ahead of us. All right? And when I'm ready, I am going to talk about it. I thought I was going to talk about it tonight, but I'm not mentally ready yet. You haven't got to worry. I haven't been arrested. I'm not in trouble with the law or anything at all like that. I'm going through some health problems. And when I'm ready, I will disclose it. And I do believe it will be very big. I'm not feeling poorly. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. And I'm eating really well. I've changed my lifestyle. I had literally, guys, burned myself out. And it was all to do with late nights. Pluto in Aquarius just blew me. As everybody knows, that I'm a Scorpio. But I didn't want to hold back to like why I'm not streaming so much on Twitch for my paid subscribers. You will start getting me, hopefully from next week, doing afternoon shows. It's going to be shorter intervals of afternoon shows. Not so long hours on the evening, because I'm in a new routine. I go to bed early now. I was up at, what time was up this morning? 6:30, guys. That used to be the middle of the night for me, 6:30. So I'm a good girl now. I've had my teeth done. Da-da! Do you like my teeth? I've had my teeth redone. So I've been working on me. I've been working on who I am as a spiritual being. I am going to start the looking glasses again for you. I was going to stop them. But it's in my blood, guys. It's in my blood. I don't think I can walk away from it. I have been quite targeted. YouTube have had us on the naughty step a few times. But I just think that when you get to a stage of ascension, you realise that you're going to pee a few people off. Yeah? Especially when you do the truth and you see what you see and you put it out. So watch for Looking Glass coming soon. And I'm going to start doing afternoon shows. They'll just be short, little popping on for yous with my tarot cards. Do you like my teeth? Ta-da! And do you like my t-shirt? Cat mum. So I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of gardening. I've been changing my diet. I've been going to bed early. And this is why I wanted to talk about this tonight. So I'm still doing readings. My readings I'll do until I'm an old lady. All right? But at the moment I'm going through some very heavy personal stuff which I need to address. It's sensitive stuff, and when I'm ready, I will come out with it. I was going to come out with it tonight, but I'm just not ready yet, guys. I'm at that, like the song, Kate Bush, Running Up the Hill. I'm revving. I've gone up that hill, and I'm there. And I'm ready to run up that hill. When I do disclose, when I'm talking about what I'm going through, it's going to hit a lot of people. So you've got to understand that I've got to protect myself, okay, because it's going to bring out a lot of opinions. But it's something that a lot of people go through. And you need to know that I'm okay. I'm not poorly. I'm just addressing my life. But when I come out about this, it's going to hit home with a lot of people. Do you like my teeth? Oh, that's good. It's going to hit home with a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are in this audience that know me very well, who have supported me, and I want to call out to the silent angels tonight. Little did I know when I started off this journey that it would end up being like a cool little community. And I want to thank you all right? I've just had a wobble and I'm just needing time for me. But there's going to be, if some people I'm going to call out tonight, some people who are on YouTube, forgive me if I don't call out all names. There is so many silent angels in this forum. So many. But there's also so many silent angels out on YouTube and on Twitch. I would say there's well over 100 people know what I'm going on about tonight and who respect my decision at the moment that I can't come out with it yet. But they have helped me behind the scenes. They have been utterly fantastic. And from the bottom of my heart tonight, I want to say thank you. I try to get around everybody in my spare time, but I've realised how many friends I've made in this beautiful, beautiful community. So I'm about to start a journey, and when I'm ready, not when I'm nearly there, but when I'm in on it, when I'm focused more, because at the minute I'm a bit shaky, I will come out with it all to you all. Hi, Alan, sweetie. But I wanted to be honest with you that I am going through some shit at the minute. But it's something I need to focus on. So when I'm silent and when I'm not streaming on a Tuesday night like I was, or a Thursday, it's going to be a Tuesday or possibly a Thursday afternoon. I'll always do a Sunday, I've always promised you that. And I will be covering politics on Sunday night. Yous are going to be getting, and I'll possibly multi-stream for yous. With Twitch, it's a bonus, so yous will be getting bonuses very, very soon. And I apologise that I haven't been able to be there. But I've had to put my health first. It's about my health. It's about my health. I know there'll be people in this audience which will speculate. But at the moment, I'm not ready to name it, to label it. But it's something that I'm dealing with. And it's something that I will overcome. And when I'm ready, I will come out with it. I'm going to be okay. The doctors have said I'm going to be okay. But I'm not ready to deal with it, to come out with it completely yet. And please respect that, all right? Because I've got to protect myself from lower vibrations, is the word. You've got to understand, I've been in the middle of a storm for a long time. Even though I'm saying all of this, I am working behind the scenes. Do you understand? And I have been helping the military a lot. I've been helping the military a lot with finding missing soldiers still in other situations, stuff I can't disclose. I work for Northumbria Police. I work on murder inquiries. I work on a lot of stuff. So I've had to stop, readdress me, so you can get the best of me. And you will get the story. You will get the story, okay? But I believe what 2024 is about is for us to be real. And because you are all following me, okay, I just want to say thank you. And it's not that I'm being secretive. It's just I need a little bit more time. And the people who know this, that I love you so much, all them silent angels out there, okay, I'm going to start with my moderators who are on Twitch and YouTube. We've got Lance, all right, who I believe is a very old friend of mine from past lives. We'll have Debbie Logan. Okay, she lives in Texas. My beautiful, beautiful friend. She doesn't go by that name, I don't believe, I don't know if she does on YouTube, but definitely on Twitch she goes by Rita. You are my soul sister, girl. You are my soul sister. My God, I have put that woman through the mill. And she's got a channel. You've got to follow her, guys. Is it Catty Connie? Now, she's Debbie's channel. She's just started off, so give her a sub, right? She's got humour in it. She's apparently Catty, this crazy woman from the south of America. And she talks about truth. She's a truth seeker. So please follow Catty Connie. Debbie, how do you spell Catty Connie so I can put it out for everybody? Can you write it in the comment section? So it's Kattie Konnie. Please follow my friend Catty Connie. And tell us if you like her intro, because can I say it? I made it for her. Now I'm going to tell you something. I've made quite a few people's intros on YouTube. Yeah? People who reached out to us when I did my famous YouTube starter with little E2I. So you're going to get that soon again. And I'm a bit of a tech whiz when it comes to creative stuff. So I've made quite a few people's intros on YouTube. I think I should have been a movie maker or something like that. We've got Lisa, and she's Heart of Inspiration. My soul sister. I don't know if she's watching it because it's probably busy. She's on YouTube. Heart of Inspiration. I've done videos with her. What can I say, Lisa? We go back centuries. And what I'm going to say is that lady is a true light worker, earth angel. You've got to understand, we're living in a very materialistic, show-off world. So she's got a reasonable sized channel. She deserves to have more views. That woman is, well, she's just been a godsend to me, and she always will be. And at some point, when I am over this situation, I will be heading towards the United States of America, and I'm going to be hitting all different locations and meeting lovely friends. I want to also call out Andrea Martin. I don't know if she's watching here now. And I did do a collab with her. It was about ETs, and I'll be doing more with her very, very soon. Andrea Martin, you are an earth angel. You are an earth angel. Okay. So it's Catty Connie. Catty Connie, yes, for Debbie's channel. I also want to shout out to Secret Tarot. She's got a huge channel. She very rarely shows her face. She's a very pretty girl. She's my friend Alexa. Also Lisa's friend. She now lives in New Orleans. Give her a sub so she can hit that 1 million. She, if you like, your sort of astrology readings. She is an absolute angel. I want to give a big shout out to Marina Bolt in this audience tonight. All right. What can I say, Marina? Cooper brought me together, your dear late Cooper little doggy, fur baby. And I just think we've all become a family on here. Teddy, I want to say a big shout out. And I want to get to, there's so many people. Apologies, my head is whizzing. Michael, I think, do you go by Teddy if I've been emailing you? Michael, is it Michael? There's, I want to say thank you, Michael. You're like that silent angel in the background. I want to give a big shout out to my lovely, beautiful friend, Colin. Craig. But Colin as well, Colin. I know you don't know what's going on. It's only because I haven't had time to tell you. I will ring you. Colin Drake, who's in here in Canada. He's got a lovely dog, which looks it's not a dog, actually, it's a wolf, isn't it? He rescued a wolf, and she's beautiful, and she looks exactly like Lady Direwolf. There's a soul connection there. But I want to give a big shout out to my lovely friend Craig. I know he watches. He's on the ship. I think he's somewhere in the middle of the Caribbean at the minute. Thank you, Craig. You've been an absolute treasure. I call him Mr. Tallyman because everybody knows that my television blew up before Christmas. It just completely blew up. So I had to get a new television, and they're all these artificial intelligent televisions now. You can't just plug a television in and then go. You've got to fit them all up properly. And it kept going off, and Adam kept knocking it off, my son. So Craig kept coming around. Do you need us again? And I kept ringing him up, Mr. Tallyman. So I just want to say a big thank you. I want to give a big thank you and a shout out to David. He possibly will not be watching this. He'll probably be in bed. He's in the UK. He's a very good friend. He lives over the Newcastle area. Big thank you to you. To my beautiful, beautiful soul sister, Tracy. She's not in this community, but she does watch it. She lives nearby. We go back centuries, and Tracy is one of the great shaman healers who has been helping me. What I want to say is, and I know there'll be a lot of people who will be emailing us and saying, I'll send you healing. But what I want to say is I'd rather have prayers, because I've got some very high top shamans working on us, and they don't need it mixed up because of the energies, because you've got to understand I'm an empath. So they're working on us. They don't want the energies mixed up, and they've asked not to be nasty, but if you could just send us prayers instead. Prayers of healing. So Tracy, you are an absolute angel. One of my biggest heroes. And I'll get back to friends in a minute who are on here. My biggest heroes, and who has been my biggest supporter, is my little mum, Heather Jones. My little mummy. I don't know if she's watching. She thought I was going to come out with it tonight, but I'm not ready yet, Mum. But what my mum will know what I've gone through, because I was going through, because she's gone through it too in the past. And she has been an absolute rock. I've put her through absolute hell. But she's been a rock. I also want to give a big shout out to my beautiful, beautiful daughter-in-law and her mum. And to Nikki, our mum, you have given birth to an absolute angel. And I thank God every day that I am blessed with a beautiful daughter-in-law. A daughter that I never gave birth to, but a daughter in my soul. A daughter in my soul. You know what, right? This young lady has the knowledge from centuries. And I want to talk about it. You know, the younger generation now, the Violet Indigo children, they're just on a different level. They're so well informed. They're so well informed. And my daughter-in-law has been my brick. There's a reason why I'm not ready to come out with it yet, because I don't like sympathy. And I've responded well with my Georgie. I call her little lamb chop, little lammy. The reason why I call her Lammy is because the first day I met her, my son brought her back to meet us. They'd been to a club. And she walked in with her little dolly dress on and her lovely high heels. And she's got lovely long blonde hair. She's like a model. And her eyelashes, she had like, you know, them black false eyelashes on. And she looked like lamb chop. And from that moment, I called her Lamb Chop Lammy. So my little lamb chop, I love you, my darling. Sorry. That kid, I have put her through the mill, and that kid has given me tough love. And she keeps saying, give your head a wobble. Where's Louise Jones? Give your head a wobble. And I respond better to tough love, because I'm a tough lass. I'm a tough lass. Sympathy doesn't do me well. I'm better off with tough love, and because that I'm a fighter. I'm a gypsy girl. I'm a Geordie lass. I've been a single parent. I am a single parent. I'm a grandma. I live in the northeast. You know, the north of England. We are the Geordies. We are tough lasses. Northern lass. Yorkshire background. So, I am, as the Brits say, stiff upper lip. Right? Stiff upper lip. And to get me onto that hill, I've got to stay. I've got to stay like that. When I'm halfway up that hill, I will come out with it. My beautiful dear friend, Stephen Werner. My angel man. We are going to meet and we are going to hit that rock bar. So I just want to give a big thank you to the silent angel in this audience on YouTube tonight, Stephen Werner. The reason why I'm calling them silent angels is because they haven't blabbed. They've been trust. It's not how long you know somebody, it's how well you know someone. And this is a lesson for everybody out there who is listening to this. You feel it, don't you? You feel it. You just know. And I'm not saying that everybody who's watching this now that I don't feel it with you. But you know when you talk to somebody and you get to know them. So, David, yes, thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Lorianne, who was on Twitch, and Cat Manor, my beautiful silent angels. I don't know if they're watching. Cat Manor understands, because Cat Manor has gone through similar, I believe. But is it? Or am I getting somebody else? No, it's not Cat Manor. I'm thinking of somebody else. Help us out there, Debbie. Who was it? There's somebody else I'm missing. I'm thinking of another one. Cat Manor, I'm sorry. I don't think you've been through this. Lorianne. There was another lady. Was it Hazel? Hazeltine from Twitch. another silent angel. Sorry, it's Hazel what's been through similar. Now, I know there'll be people who'll be out there and they're speculating. I'm not doing it to play games or anything like that or for attention. Like I say, I was going to come out with it, but I'm just not mentally ready yet. So it's just to say that I just need more time. But what I've come to understand is just because I'm the one here talking into this mic, it doesn't make me any more important to the ones who you are all important. Because we're like a community. Does that make sense? Hiya, Northeast Tarot. Big shout out to Northeast Tarot, I believe on YouTube. Is that right? So I am okay. Like I say, I don't feel poorly. I am going to be okay. It's just I'm addressing something. And when I'm strong enough mentally to come out with it, I will come out with it. My beautiful sons, being a mum, they've been through it too. And I just want to say that you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Being a mother. My Luke and my Adam. Obviously my baby granddaughter as well, but she doesn't know what's going on. Do you understand? I'm just grandma. There's so many silent angels to people that I'm not talking. Nikki, my ex-partner, who came round tonight to see me with our lovely friend, Shirley. And she got me this, Cat Mum. Do you like it, ladies and gentlemen? So I am Cat Mum. And I was actually doing a reading and she turned up. And you're going to laugh. I had sent Adam along to the shops because I'd run out of kitten items, which I give them, the dried food. And they go through loads of that. And Nala was like pushing the bowl. It was empty. And Nikki said, I'll go along for you, and while you're doing the next reading. So she went along to get us the kitten items and came back with this. And she's like, I got you this. And I says, oh, thank you. So big shout out, Nikki. It's glad that we can be friends after quite a long relationship. It's nice. It's nice, So thank you, Nikki. Thank you for being there. And I'll take you up on that walking with Shirley because I'm going to start getting fit. They do a lot of walking. Nikki, my friend, my ex-girlfriend, but friend, and Shirley, my other friend, they go walking nearly every day. So I might start doing walking to get fit. I was going to get some Nike trainers, but somebody says get some Skechers. They're just as good. Because I've got bunions, guys. Has anybody got bunions? I've got bunion onions on my feet. So I need to start getting fit. So I'm going to start doing that. But thank you for all the prayers. Who else is there? It's just, getting back to... And my family. Oh, yeah, my Uncle Dougie. They're probably in bed now because I live in the Midlands. My dear Uncle Douglas. Uncle Dougie. Who, by the way, is a famous comedian down in the Midlands. He's known Jasper Carrott. He's known them all. I don't know if anybody knows who Jasper Carrott is. He's a British comedian. You'd have to check him out. He might be on YouTube. And his beautiful wife, Tony. Thank you. I know I don't get to see you much, but I love you so much. And the support that I've had. Now, they're massively into the church, my Uncle Dougie and Tony, my family down in the Midlands. And the church, I want to say thank you for what you've been doing for us. I might get some Skechers, Bridget. Yeah, so I'm going to start doing walking. I think I'll just get some Skechers. I've had Skechers before. I think I'll get them. I am certainly not in June. I'll go for Skechers. Thank you for that. What else is there? It's just, I just think that 2024 has opened my mind, my psychic eye. I thought I was awakened. I really, really did. And when everything started to unfold for us with the Pluto in Aquarius, it hit me really strong. And I just wanted to run away from things which were heavy. One of them was politics. But I've suddenly realised tonight I'm not running away from it. I mean, I've been secretly watching stuff, you know. Even though I do my readings and I normally stop in the evening, chilling. So I've been watching people that I like to watch. And what wound us up was the Putin thing, which I talked about on Sunday night with Tucker Carlson. So I'm going to get my little teeth back into all of this. Don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going anywhere. So you're going to start getting the looking glasses again. They do take us time, but I've got loads of time because I'm making time now. Do you know what I mean? I was out of balance, guys. I was really out of balance. I know now why I was, and I can tell you that. I was out of balance because I was suffering so badly with grief. The grief of my beautiful brother Paul. And I don't think it ever goes away, does it? So you see, even mediums have grief. He was my younger brother, my baby brother, 4.5 years younger. But we were like twins. You know, I always called him my good twin. He was my medicine. I don't know if anybody can relate with that. He calmed me down. He had a soothing, he was a gentle giant. And you would have loved him. And I was actually, this is so weird. I've been fiddling on making stuff because I'm going to do channelings for you I'm going to get on to all the galactic stuff again. And I put in pyramids because I was making something on the free stuff, you know, what comes up on Google, pictures of pyramids. So I'd made this quickie little thing for something I'm doing. And it come up with pyramid with, when I was a little girl, I lived on a housing estate. It was a council housing estate called Kenton Bar. And you're going back to the late 60s when it was first built. And on this is strange, but you can actually Google it. On this housing estate in the north of England, they had pyramids. There might be some Geordies in the audience tonight who don't know what I'm on about. Literal pyramids. They were sort of like a deco of a sort of like a 60s estate, you know, like very funky. And it came right up. I was sitting there just contemplating everything. I put in pyramids. And Paul's little vlog came up on Google. And I clicked onto it and it was all his pictures that he had collected. And I believe that spirit moves in mysterious ways. I've been getting a lot of messages from him, and so has my mum. But if you put in pyramids, you'll find Paul Jones on a picture thing, and there's a picture of me standing with my grandma, with Paul in the pram and my mother. You can vaguely see where. But I've just been doing a lot of soul searching, guys. But the pain of Paul, I don't think I took time out from that. And it's something I've had to learn to address. I hid behind that pain and I just pushed into work. Does anybody understand that? And late nights, eating the wrong food. One thing I can see is I don't drink. I have cut down on the cigarettes, guys. I'm nearly off them. I've given up coffee, but I'm going to start introducing that again in the morning because apparently coffee is very beneficial and I didn't know that. I can't explain it. It just, I was hiding away from the grief. And of course, other things that I hadn't addressed in my life. When I was trained as a shaman, I had the guy who trained me, he's a Native American, told me that I still had things I needed to address, and I left it. And if you leave it, it comes back up again. So it's like, when you take a Coke off, if you get some Coca-Cola and you give it a good shake, and then you take the Coke off and everything just comes spewing out. That's what happened to me. I just burst. I literally burst. From the back end of December into the January, it all went. And so I've been dealing with a lot of pain. I've been dealing with a lot of things what needs to be addressed. And I feel good about it. I feel really good that I'm dealing with it. And it comes up with everything, from past stuff. It could be the most littlest thing, but it all has to be addressed. But yeah, my diet was atrocious. I mean, I had the cheek to come out onto here and say, eat healthy. And I thought I was eating healthy, but I really wasn't. A lot of it was convenience food, for quickness. I mean, I don't know if you do the same, guys, but, and it is expensive to eat healthy. So I've had to readdress things to make that time to take care of me and my little family. And I feel better for it. Does that make sense? Listening to loads of music and dancing, you name it. So I've been healing injured wounds. So this is a message for everybody out there. I don't know if you've been feeling the same. And basically I've been having to do what I've been preaching to people. I've had to do it to myself. I've had to go, stop, sort yourself out before you go on any further. But, I am itching. I am itching for Sunday night. I'm going to go full belt out with it. Full belt. Obviously, I might have to talk in some code because, certain people don't like us talking about certain things. But I'm going to be doing a one on Sunday. Probably go out earlier. But you might go out about 10ish. But you will get something big on Sunday night. But, readdressing things and sorting the home out. Getting back into growing my vegetables. But what we all need to do is take time for ourselves, which is really, really important. Because the craziness of it all over the last couple of years, you know what I'm on about. The build-up from the last election, the pandemic, the lockdowns, how everybody went woo-woo. People got lost in all of that. And I was guiding people through that. But I was also interlinked in that. But I needed to take that time out. There is also many earth angels out there that I do watch who do not know. There's a guy, he's so funny and he's helped us so much. Is it Mini Pod? I think Lisa from Heart of Inspiration knows him. He just does the card readings. That guy's helped me so much over the last couple of weeks, and he was so getting us right. Because, being a psychic, we can't actually go out there and do our own cards because your ego takes over. I can get flashes and I see things and I can meditate, but you literally can't. I personally don't think you can literally sit down and read your own cards. You literally can't. I'm going to say something tonight, and I'm not going to say names, but after Paul passed, there was a little bit of a falling out in the family. I don't know if they're watching. I hold no grudges anymore. I've let that go. I just need to be in my own space. Okay? But what I want to say is thank you. Thank you for reaching out. But I just believe that everything's healing. Everything is healing on every level. You're not allowed to read yourself, are you, Stephen? No. Well, normally I don't get readings. Normally I like the Eastern, because I'm a Western astrologer. But if I want like a forecast, I'll go to an Eastern astrologer. You know, like what the Indian people do. I like Eastern astrologer. That seems to get it right for me. Cats, my cats have been a godsend. And they're so psychic. So they bring so much love into the house. You know what it is? I am so glad I got my little kitty cats. I really am. I love dogs. It's not possible for us to get a dog at the minute because I'm too busy. But at some point I will be getting a little Jack Russell. I will. I'm going to get a little boy Jack Russell, but I'm next time I'm going to go, you know, for the rough type of dog, you know, like with a little beard. I want to like off an Eddie, like off Frasier. I want a funny little boy dog. I might even call him Eddie. I'll get a little puppy. At some point I'll do that. But I'm happy with the little cats at the minute. I really am. But animals are a blessing. They are a God's gift for keeping me going. Louise has a cat in visitation there too. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of anybody else. There's good clients that I haven't mentioned who come here and then I do online. Oh my God, what's her name? Apologies if I'm not saying all your names. Apologies. But yeah, I've come to realise through all of this who my soul family is. And this thing on Twitch, Underground Show, wasn't planned. It just happened. To everybody who's been following us a long time, because I was taken off YouTube for nearly quite a long time, wasn't I? A few years back. Because I got put on the naughty step with covering stuff that they didn't want us to cover. And I ended up opening Twitch in a flurry. And it's been the best thing. It's an amazing community. And it was meant to be, wasn't it, guys? And I actually make more on Twitch now than I do on YouTube, believe it or not. I think what's hard being a psychic on here when you're covering politics is that you get people who take sides. And I try not to take sides. I've been, you know, labelled as a Trump lover, and I've been labelled as a Trump hater, and you name it. I'll just say the truth. I'll say it the way it is. But I'm going to be covering that. I'm going to be definitely covering that. I mean, it's obvious they're trying to fit him up, isn't it? It's obvious now. They hate him that much. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that I'm a lover of him, you know. But I think he's been there for a purpose. Don't forget, I'm an English lass. I'm not an American, so I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. But it's obvious what they're trying to do. But he was put into power for a reason, and he's not out of the picture yet. So I will be covering all of that on Sunday night. I like to do that. It's exciting. But I also will be talking a lot about extraterrestrial stuff as well. Yeah, I was going to back away from it, but I don't think I'm going to. I really don't think I am. It's too exciting. And it's nice to have excitement. It really, really is. And I literally can't, you know, I think because of the way everything is now, it's hitting a peak. I think that I can't just exit out before the finale, can I? I can't do that. But I will be covering it. But I got very bruised a few times, you know, when I've stood my ground and I've not been in the cliques and the cults, and I've said it the way it is. But it's going to get very interesting. I think the American next election is going to be a corker. It really is. And it's all kicking off over here in the UK as well. Do you know what I mean? Louise is from England. She can't vote in America. People have asked me what I would vote for, you know. And definitely in the last election, I would have voted Trump. I'm not lying to you. Because I was in it all, wasn't I? But I wouldn't class myself as a Republican either. Do you know what I mean? I'm neither. I'm neither. I don't know what I am. I just like to go for getting the truth and putting it out there. That's what I like to do. I see the person for what they are and who's the best at the time. Does that make sense? I go on feelings with as being an empath. But there's some people out there that just read because they don't like him and they'll say what they want to say. And that's not me. I'll not do that. I'll not do that. But it's not just the politics. I mean, there's crazy stuff happening. It's all about to unfold. I think I'm an independent thinker, yeah, Cat Manor. I did call you out as one of my silent angels, didn't I? I definitely did. So, yeah, you don't have to be labelled as a teacher or a psychic to help people. And we are all capable of being healers. And I think this group, this forum, has proven that. One thing I can't say, and I'm very, very proud of, because once I migrated over onto Twitch, I had Republicans, a lot of them followed us over, but then Democrats did as well. One thing I can't say, what I brought in on Twitch is a mixture of people, which you'll not get on YouTube. Either you've got Democrats following one channel, if it's covering politics, or you've got Republicans following another. And I can actually say, and I'm very proud as a British lass, that I brought you all together. I mean, we've had our little squabbles now and then, but we always come right in the end. Because what everybody wants in the group is the truth, and they just want justice for the world. And I think it goes beyond that. And I can actually say that I'm very proud that I brought you all together. If anything, I've done that. Because politics is a control system. Oh, it's a very diverse audience, but I think that because you're following us because you want to follow us, because you want the truth. Lance knows that. So I don't care who you vote for, and I'll say this now. I don't see people as Democrats wrong, Republicans wrong. I see it as spiritual. And I think that, I don't care who you vote for. If you want the truth, follow me. Does that make sense? Yeah, so say like, for example, I don't know, there was somebody like JFK Jr. just appeared and he was going to be a Democrat. If I was living in America, I'd probably go, okay, I'll vote for him. I go for the person. I don't go for what side, because it's so divided. It's so divided. You do as well, do you? So we've got I want to know now on Twitch says I don't vote for either side, you vote for the best person. But then you've got all sorts of creepy stuff going on. I'll tell you what I have been doing, guys, through my relaxing time. When I haven't been following tarot readings or the latest gen, I've been watching a lot of UFO documentaries and loving it. And it does you real good, you know what I mean? I've been sitting there with my fluffy jammies on the couch, and I'm thinking, when was the last time I lay on my couch with some sweeties and watched the television? And I couldn't even answer it. And that has been very healing. And with the cats, we've been watching all the creepy stuff and all the UFO stuff. I like stuff like that. And so I'm going to be covering a lot of stuff like that as well. So just for you all to be patient and understand that I'm not avoiding you. I'm not being lazy. I'm just going through some shit at the minute. And it will be well talked about into the near future, I can assure you. I just need to get a bit stronger before I can come out with it. But before you start getting your wild heads on and what's going on, I haven't been arrested. I'm not in trouble with the law. I'm just facing something where I need to be a bit stronger, and then I will come out with it. Do you know what I mean? I think we've got a little Zizi what's going to come over. And I believe it's going to help a lot of people. When I'm stronger mentally, I'm going to be talking about it, but I'm also going to be helping a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of podcasts about it. I've got silent angels who are, some of them I've mentioned tonight, and I'll be going on doing collaborations with these people, and we'll be covering this. It's huge. But it isn't just about what I'm going through. It covers everything to what this world... Do you want to come and say that? No? What this world has been doing to people. Hello there, sexy Lexi. We've got Alexa in here. So I've just called you out as one of my silent angels, my dear Alexa. Don't forget, give her a sub. Right? She's secret tarot. She's good. She's extremely good tarot reader, psychic. And you've just had Mardi Gras. So she can hit that million. Okay. But gonna say hello. This is my little darling. My little darling. Everyone's little darling, aren't you? My Zizi. Can you see her? No, she's been a little bit, she doesn't want to talk tonight. She'll come back when she's ready. Then the other one, I think she's chilling on the bed upstairs. Now, I'm going to say this. Debbie, who's got a channel, which I've said earlier on, Debbie in the audience, she's also very psychic. Debbie is very psychic. A lot of you are very psychic. Marina's also bold. She's like a secret healer. So you don't have to be honest. That was what I was going to say. You don't have to be a healer or a psychic to be a healer or a psychic. Don't forget, we're living in a money materialistic world, right? Where everything's labelled. Literally everything in this world is labelled. So you could have Mrs. Brown down the street who works in a supermarket, but she could be a very powerful healer or a psychic. So is Lance. Lance is a very good tarot reader as well. Can you hear the cat purring? Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello to the ladies and gentlemen? Mrs. Orange Eyes? She would go down well in Mardi Gras, wouldn't she, Alexa? She's being very, very, I don't know what the word is tonight. Cats will not do what they want to do. Now, don't lock the sound off. Oh, she's beautiful. She's, she's a proper witch's cat, isn't she? Very highly intelligent. Very, very highly intelligent. So having this time off has helped us to address things. She's a mini panther, yeah. Don't knock the sound off now, baby. It's helped us to address things, and I'm going to come back stronger from all of this as well. She's a sound engineer, yeah, Tinkerbell. Yeah, that's funny, Lance. So I just want to say thank you to you all. But even the presence of you being here is healing. You know, when we do the prayers, when we do the shows, I feel the love back. And I know that you're helping each other in the audience as well. So it might not be you helping me. You also could be, I've watched yous. I've watched yous in Discord. I've watched what yous do. Isn't that right, Zizi? I've watched how yous help each other and how we've all come together as a community. Oh, darling, that's so lovely. She's showing you a body bum bum, so that's like, hello. So, yeah, you're going to get the same amount, but it's going to be spread out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2-3 hour shows again, you know. But You never know. But for now, I'm just putting myself first. But I just wanted to say that everything's going to be okay, and when I'm ready, I will come out with it. Oh yeah, I've got some more silent angels, and I want to call them out. My dear friends, the Bartons. Jackie Barton and Zara Barton live in Spain. Jackie is a very powerful healer and psychic, and a beautiful daughter. All right. Thank you. I would say that me and Jackie go back thousands of years. I hope you're watching this, Jackie. She might be snoozing because I think Spain's an hour ahead of us. But so well informed with diet stuff. And I tell you what I've also gone into as well is homeopathic and natural medicine. Now, I used to be into that when the boys were little. I used to make little tinctures for them, fiddle on with stuff, herbs, and make them like sore throat medicine and cough medicine when they were little boys, babies. And I've got back into all of that and I'm loving it. But Jackie is to another level with the information that woman has. So I want to say a big thank you to my silent angels, Jackie and Zara. Thank you. And it's nice here how we've got people in Twitch. We've got Cartmana in Hazeltine, how she's been supporting her. And it's just amazing how you help each other. And that's what it's about. It's the community. So I'm just here and to tell you that I'm okay. And I'm going to be coming out with stuff soon, but at the minute I'm still running up my hill. It's a family, isn't it, Debbie? Well, maybe we might talk about a bit of homeopathic when I do one of my live afternoon shows. It's a definite community. And it's everything that I wanted, you know what I mean? It's our spiritualist church. It's definitely our spiritualist church. Talking about spiritualist churches, my faith has gone to another level. My faith is... I can't even... I think I was talking about it on Sunday night. I mean, the different beings that I'm connecting with, they're on a very high vibration. Because I stopped doing the channeling for a while. Because I think there was a little bit of influence of interference going on with what was true information and not, to do with the channeling of the Galactic Federation. And I just went off and did my own thing. But I've gone to another level with the beings, what's coming through. They are so spiritual. And I'm going to be doing podcasts on that as well. So there's a lot of stuff to come out. And I've got my thinking capping on a lot. I think what keeps me going is when I'm chilling, I'm constantly thinking about, I'll do this, I'll do that. There was also something else I did as well. And I've got a second baby channel. By the way, they were trying to shut that down because I hadn't posted for nearly 8 months. But never mind. And I started, you'll have to check it out, and it's my book that I had put it out as a video, hilarious. I put it out as a video sort of book, and I did chapter 1, and it's called One Egg in a Fridge. If you want to check it out and you haven't seen it, hop over. I'll put the link in the description afterwards, right, to my second channel, which is called Daily Spiritual. And if you go down, you'll find One Egg in a Fridge. And I was going to get back into that as well. I was going to get it back. And that's my diary. It's my diary from being a young girl. All right. So you'll understand if you watch chapter 1 of what I went through as a young woman. Okay. There's been a lot of trauma. If you line a lot of mediums up, like Doris Stokes talked about this, we can't have like a flowery life. We can't. Because then we can't go out there and help other people. Does that make sense? So we have to a certain degree, be able to understand if we haven't been through it in this life, we have to be able to understand from a past life, to be that empathic level to guide people if you are working with source, if you're working on that true level. So we're tested as mediums. The devil has chased me all my life. I don't call him the devil, I call him Old Nick. You know, he's constantly chased us. So it's a case of the diary thing. I'm going to start doing that again. So check it out if you like One Egg in the Fridge. I'll put the link in the description of the video afterwards on YouTube. But yeah, just to say that I'll see you on Sunday night. I'm okay. I'm not ready to come out with it yet. I've actually never felt fitter. I think it's got a lot to do with my diet and my mindset. Nothing bad's going to happen to us, okay? It's just things I've had to address. And I will eventually come out about it, and it'll be something which I could have as a section. Maybe it's on YouTube. Does that make sense? Still doing my other things. But at the minute I'm still running up that hill. And when I'm mentally there, I may look all together tonight, but believe you me, I've had some meltdowns, and Debbie will tell you that. Won't you, Debbie? Debbie, my soul sister. When I'm ready, I will come out with it. But I've got to be 100% mentally ready. So I can't be swayed. Do you understand? I can't be swayed. Yeah, I am taking care of me, and thank you, Lance, and I'm enjoying it. Just the little things, you know what I mean? Just the little things. I'm enjoying cooking again. I'm really enjoying cooking. Recipes, because we like to talk about food, don't we, on Twitch? And I think that it got us thinking. It got us so sadly thinking about, because I've been eating so healthy and it's so expensive. We have Lidl over here in the UK, and we've also got Waitrose. Waitrose is very expensive. If you want to get organic stuff and that. Lidl's reasonably priced, but I don't believe that you have Lidl in the US. I don't know if you have it in Australia, but... Oh yeah, I'm cooking. I'm not as good cook as Debbie, mind. Actually, me and Debbie were going to have a live, weren't we? We were going to do cooking and talk about politics. Remember, we're going to do that. We'll have to do that at some point. Do a multi-stream. So Debbie was going to be cooking in her kitchen, and I was going to be cooking in my kitchen, and we're going to be talking about politics and having a laugh. I think that would be quite funny, actually, wouldn't it, Debbie? Catty Connie. We could do it on Catty Connie in Psychic LG, and we'll have a cookery afternoon. Can you imagine it? Maybe we should get Lance on as well, and he'll be chopping the carrot because he's thinking about Trump. He'll be going like that. You see how I bring everybody together? I know that would be a blast, wouldn't it? Because we need to bring fun back in. We need to bring fun back in. Energies and frequencies. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I realised how expensive food is. Then I booked a dear client in the other night, and we were having a good long talk. And also John Harrison, who lives over here in the UK, Mr. Cafe Man. Thank you. You Mr. Silent Angel, who's also been through a lot. I know John from the gay scene. He's worked down on the gay scene. I literally also did at one point for a short time. And I put something to him. I says, John, we need to open a smoothie bar, an organic smoothie bar, like a Fonzie's. Remember Fonzie's off Happy Days? We need to open something like that, because if you go into London, you can get a lot of healthy stuff, or into Jesmond, which is a posher part of the UK, Newcastle. But the majority of the Newcastle over here is just crap. It's just not good food. And people need to start eating healthy. So I feel so passionate. I am the Miss Smoothie girl now. The amount of smoothies that I have invented. But it's, when you're buying your fresh fruit and vegetables, it's expensive all the time. But I'm going to talk about stuff like that, but how we can do recipes for people on a budget. And I've heard that the food in the US is really bad. Over here, they're sticking a lot of hormones in the meat, which is not good. Which I will cover at some point. But over in the US, they do the pesticides, which they've been banned over here because the Queen actually banned that. That's why you've got the crowns on the stamped food over here. So there's one thing you can see is we don't get the pesticides and stuff like that, but they're still getting away with it by what they're injecting into the cows and stuff like that. It's not good. But the smoothies that I had developed were like, it's ideas that we can put out. It's like sometimes you can't always get all the fresh fruit, but you can buy them in frozen, and you can sort of put them in frozen into a smoothie, say some blueberries and that, and with some coconut milk and stuff like that, and it's a refreshing drink. But it's developing all these different things. But I also was a single parent with 2 little boys that I brought up on my own on a budget, so I know how to make money spread. So there'll be people in this audience that I think it would be good to help people how to do healthy meals cheaper. Healthy meals cheaper to feed families, stuff like that, and how we can all support each other. Junk food is so bad, isn't it? But there'll be a lot of people who are on budgets, so I'll share my ideas. Do you know what I mean? And then you can share your ideas. So we'll probably do an evening of that. So it's about helping each other in the community. It's not just about politics. It's about all coming together. And this is what 2024 is about. It's that spiritual help, being real. We're going back to what our ancestors did. And it always reminds us of when my nana and my grandma were young girls, young women, in the war, when they were on a budget. They had the ration. What was it? The ration tickets or whatever. They're on rations. And they survived. And I think that's where we are at now. I'm not saying we're sort of nearly in a war, the way things are going. But it's like people have been so heavily affected by inflation and everything. Yeah, the ration books, the ticket man and all of that. But they always made sure that there was a meal on the table. And yeah, Clarissa's just put something here in the audience on Twitch. Use the seeds from fruit and veg to grow your own. So there's so many things that we can cover. And of course, when I get nearly at the top of my hill, or I might be in the middle of the hill, you never know, we will be doing live ghost hunts for some entertainment. I've got to take you around all the haunted locations around here. There's some beautiful places up here where I live, in the north of the UK. There's a lot of castles. It's very rugged. It's not pretty down. You go down south and it's all thatched roof cottages with roses around the door. It's very pretty countryside down south. When you're coming more up north, it's very rugged. It's very like Heathcliff and Cathy sort of, like sort of old castles and all of that. So there's some fantastic places over here I can take you to. And so I've got a lot of things up my sleeve. But we'll start with Sunday night and we'll take it from there. But sometimes when I'm not there, don't worry. It's not that I'm anything bad's happened, it just means that I always put a notice out if I can't make it. It just means sometimes that I can't do it. Does that make sense? It just means that I'm dealing with stuff at the moment. That's all it means. And in time, I will tell all. And I love yous all. I really, truly love yous all. If there's anybody's names that I've missed off, I apologise. My head is spinning. Absolutely spinning. Do you know what I mean? But you're all silent earth angels. Lou, we were going through the exact same stuff in different countries, yeah? Yous are all silent earth angels. Don't let anybody put you down. It's not about labels. It's not about how much money you've got. Doesn't matter if you're living in the middle of a tent in the middle of a farmer's field. You are your own king and own queen. Don't forget that. But I will do my best, and I just want to say that expect a looking glass coming soon and lots of good stuff to come out. We're living in trying times, but 2024 is about being real. And it's not just about me. It's about many out there. You can't keep that pretense up. You can't just be that showman. It's true, like the saying, tears of a clown. You know? And I'm just a girl what talks to the wall. And I love yous all. And you'll understand when I'm nearly there. Now the people what know why I haven't disclosed it tonight, because I just need to be mentally strong for different people's views. Does that make sense? But until then, I'll see you Sunday night. And I think I will go make a hot chocolate. Adam's eating all the bloody cookies. I still can't give up them, mind. I like a cookie now and then. But it's now 16 minutes past 12. And I'm going to go retire now and go and relax. And I'll see you soon. And until the next time, believe in you. Because I really thought I had. But I didn't. I just had to get to know the inside. And that's what everyone's going through at the minute. Everyone's starting to realise who they really are. Who they really are. And why we're here. You're all silent angels. And I love yous all. I'll see you Sunday night. We are all healing our inner child. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Now, how do I get out of here?